Welcome back, everybody. We are now 48 days away from hurricane season, and early long-range forecasts are starting to come out. Everyone is playing a game of over or under, right? Now, most forecasts are taking the under on the number of hurricanes this year. Researchers from the University of Arizona are calling for an above-average season in the Atlantic Basin. Kyle Davis joins us right now. He's a researcher at the University of Arizona. Kyle, thank you so much for taking the time out and speaking with us. Really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me on.
All right, I've been wondering about this. We came out with the Colorado State one, and your forecasts always bear watching because the last 5 years you've performed very well with the forecasts.
Yeah, we're really confident in our April forecast. Of course, I have to say I'm not a big fan of when we come out and we differ from everyone else. But at the same time, we welcome the opportunity. This isn't the first time we've been in this situation, and we're excited to see what this year brings.
We all are. And we know we always had the caveat, it just takes one, right? Remember Hurricane Andrew in 1992? It was the biggest one. It smashed into southern Florida. You guys went above the average for this time of year. What were the main factors for your forecast?
Yeah, so I'd say that our model is really sensitive to sea surface temperatures. I think that people are really talking a lot about the El Nino this year and how it could be historic. And we definitely see that when we were making our model or making our forecast for the year. But I think underlying that, what some people don't realize is that this year also could have, will also have, according to the forecast, really high sea surface temperatures. In fact, with the comparable year to this would be 2020. Our forecasted sea surface temperatures are almost exactly the same as they were in 2020, and that ended up being a historic year. So I'd say our model is just really sensitive to the sea surface temperatures.
So right now, the MDR is at or below the average sea surface temperatures, and we know the Gulf of America is, at least around the shelf, is warmer than average. You're thinking those water temperatures are going to start climbing up here pretty quickly, huh?
Yeah, so I was also surprised by that because like I said, we've been talking a lot about the El Nino, but if we look at the models, they're showing that the sea surface temperatures could be quite high this year. Of course, this is early; it's April, so a lot could happen. We'll release another forecast in June, and that will be based more off observation. So if the sea surface temperatures really don't warm up a whole lot, and then we'll probably lower our forecast. But at this point in time, the best we have to go off of is just what the models forecast, and that's what we see.
Yeah, understood. And I've got a chart up here that shows the last 6 years. Now, listen, 2020 was off the charts. I mean, it was a terrible year in all respects, hurricane season notwithstanding. But look how close you guys were in 2021 all the way through 2025. I mean, listen, University of Arizona, you've been, I mean, right there in the neighborhood every single time.
Yeah, we have a lot of confidence in our model. So this is going to be, I think, the 7th year that we've done our April forecast. We've been doing the June forecast for 13 years. And like I said, this isn't the first time we've differed a lot from other organizations. 2017, when we issued our forecast, it was also way above what everyone else said. People asked if we made a typo, but it ended up being a good year. But over the last 7 years, as we've made our forecast, there's only been one time when the major hurricanes and the hurricanes have fallen outside our forecast range, which is plus or minus 2 hurricanes and plus or minus 1 major hurricane.
Okay, so yeah, so it's a close range. That's not bad at all. And I'm trying to think, why is your model, has it been performing so well? What is different about your model than the other models?
Yeah, I think that a lot of it has to do with how we treat sea surface temperatures and El Nino.
Yep.
I think, of course, I don't know. I don't look into the specifics of other models, but what I see in the write-ups, it seems like a lot of models really put a weight on El Nino, which, of course, it does make a big impact, especially these really strong El Nino years. That can really suppress a lot of activity. But at the same time, El Nino is not undefeated. If you look at, for example, 2023, it's a fairly good comparison year. And before that, El Nino had squashed, really strong El Ninos has squashed a lot of years. But that was the first year that I think you see that really strong El Nino, and it ended up being a pretty active year. So I think that we tend to give more weight towards the sea surface temperatures than El Nino. So that I think that makes a difference.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, it's not even El Nino yet. We have to see how strong it's going to be. So you made your forecast. When is your next forecast going to come out, Kyle?
Yeah, so we're going to forecast again in June. So that's going to be based more off of how things are shaping up, the observed conditions, whereas right now it's based more off our forecast conditions.
Got it. And you said it before. We usually do here, like if there's a big snowstorm coming for New York and go, guess how much we're going to get? I'll be like, all right, 20 inches. Other people are going like 10. It's pucker time. You're like, all right, What's going on here? Are you feeling the same way about your forecast model this year as opposed to all the other ones that are coming out with their forecasts?
I always get nervous when it comes to forecasts. Again, we have a lot of confidence in our model,
Yeah.
but if you were to ask me, what does Kyle think? I would have thought going into this, yeah, it's going to be a low year. But then again, if people really cared what I thought, and then I think they would just ask me and not ask our model. So I've learned through this process. Again, we've done this for 13 years. I've learned through this process that you got to have a lot of confidence in yourself. As tempting as it has been in the past to adjust our predictions to be more aligned with everyone else, I'm glad we haven't because it's worked out really well for us.
Yeah, I love it. You got a backbone and you're sticking with it. I mean, I don't blame you. Don't change it. If it's been working so far for the last 5 years. Don't change it.
Yeah, that's where we're going. That's where we're going with. So we'll see how it plays out. Of course, you're going to be wrong sometimes, but at the same time, we've also been right several times.
I admire you for putting it out there just the way it is and not even changing it. Kyle Davis, thank you so much. When your next forecast comes out, be interesting to talk to you about that one too in June.
Yes, we'd love to.
Great stuff. Kyle Davis, researcher at the University of Arizona, going with an above-average hurricane season against the grain. Love it. All right, buddy. Good to talk to you.